What's going on, guys? It's been quite a while since my last upload. Yeah, lots gone on. I kind of switched up on my model again. Now I know it hasn't been that long. It's only like 19th of April for me right now. But yeah, I ended up switching my model. I've made my own. Uh, but to be fair, it's just a mix of everything. So this last week I just been learning up on volume profile. Just trying to consolidate my learning from Powell's rejection blocks, and trying to implement standard deviation and OTE levels into my trading. Now, this comes with a couple of things. A, I can't exactly trade the B&Q model anymore because I just don't really see it like working out with what I know now. Secondly, I don't know. I think I really like what I've learned now, but yeah. Anyways, like genuinely, this last week have just been pure like bullish momentum, bro. Just pure bullish momentum. Like we hit all-time highs with not a single like bearish day. Like genuinely, it's like baffling to me how we did that. But yeah, alright. And apparently, if you turn on adjust for contract changes, we only just took out all-time highs. But I don't know which one's like valid, but probably without contract changes is valid. Anyways, I took a total of 3 trades on like Friday. One on paper because I was forward testing my model, and 2 on my actual eval account. One ended up working out and another one didn't. The other one was crazy in my opinion. It was a top tick, and the one that ended up working out was that long we took to all-time highs, and I got taken out when I trailed, but full TP ended up hitting in the end. But I don't really want to cry about it because I did get out of drawdown, so I will take that gladly over still being in bad drawdown. Anyways, let's get into today's, well, not today's, but Friday's PA. Alright, so I've been using a volume profile now, right? And I can make a video covering it, but honestly speaking, I think you guys are better off like watching someone else cover it, right? So basically, I'll do this in short summary. We're just using AMT as well. So this is 70% of the trading volume in the day, and this was a London session, alright? So basically what I was looking for was we get a breakout of this range and we're just seeking for price discovery, right? And either we're seeking for price discovery or we're going to tap into a PD array that was created at a high volume node. Alright, and now I'm not super sure if this counts and all, but I'm very sure that this is considered a high volume node. But correct me if I'm wrong, I only just started learning. And it aligns with the PD array. Now it's not a higher time frame PD array, but then again, this week was very shaky, okay? Right? We've just been trending higher. I'm not trying to take shorts, so I'll take any delivery I can get, right? And in terms of the 4 hour, this aligns pretty well. See, we get this open at 2, right? We come up higher, we set the high of the range, and now we're coming lower into a PD array that's aligned with a high volume node, right? We close at CE. From here we can just scale lower, right? We have this 1 minute rejection block, right? Oh, oops. Alright. We have this 1 minute rejection block, okay? And it kind of perfectly matches up at CE. So now I know, hey, I can set a buy order here. We tapped into CE, and there's another neat trick for this. You can take your fib, you take the fib of any PD, oh, wrong way. You can just take the fib of any PD array, and you can just like match it up. Not like match it up, but you kind of get what I mean. You can draw it to the size of the PD array, and you'll get a really precise entry. And we can see here that we worked into 0.79 of this, right? That's what we call, it's part of the OTE range, okay? And what it signifies is that we're heavily in discount, and we want to trade from discount to premium. So knowing this, I can set a buy order for Honestly, I'm just gonna eyeball this. I think I went in with maybe 5 cons, right? So I'm in with 5 cons. I'll draw my long position tool. I usually have a fixed stop now, um, of like maybe like 10 points. But if I do remember correctly, I did have it like a point under the 5 minute rejection block. Wait, uh, I mean under the. I think I placed at the wick. Is all I remember. I might have a picture of it, but it is what it is. So it was here where I was gonna trade a point of control, but it didn't really match up with anything. I think I traded a volume area high or I went for Asia high. I don't remember which one it was, but I think it might have been Asia high. I don't actually know. But then again, if it was point of control, that didn't seem too bad. All I know is that it ended up like hitting around like 5-ish. It took around two-ish hours, which was genuinely insane. So alright, let's just play this through. Alright, yeah. Okay, yeah. I definitely remember this. Okay, it's here where it like just edged my TP. Like genuinely just edged it. And yeah, we're just out there, right? Now this was a perfect setup. And I genuinely would have taken this on my eval, but I was a bit wary. In all honesty, I was a bit wary. And also another reason why I took this was as we can see, our entry kinda, well, it does align with OTE of our range. And guys, by the way, OTE is this on the fib, 0.62 to 0.79. Alright, so if it aligns with our OTE, it aligns with our 4-hour PO3, it aligns with our PD array that's stacked on a high volume node, and CE, I don't see a reason why this is a bad trade. This delivered us 6.52 R with a 7-point stop and a 47-point TP. And this took a little under, 234 all the way up to 425, little less than an hour. But yeah. Alright, this was trade 1. Alright, I would rate this genuinely, in all honesty, I would rate this like A minus, or maybe just an A. Alright, where is my top tick? Oh, I think we just missed it. I don't remember if it was a 50-minute order block. Yeah, it was a 50-minute order block. Alright, I took another order block trade, but this was because I was very wary of us going to all-time highs. We had this insanely powerful SMT, right? ES took out this high, right? We did it. We tapped into a PD array. Okay? So, like, genuinely, / quite literally, I entered off, like, maybe, like, a 1-minute rejection block again. Like, almost the exact same trade, but backwards-ish. Let me see on the 1 minute. Might have entered off a 1 minute, actually. I'm not too sure. I think I entered off of this. I do not remember. But, yeah. Anyways, I also created a new Discord, guys. So, join up. Link will be in the description, okay? I have, like, no one that's in. And if you join, you get a nice server tag, by the way. You get a really nice server tag. Yeah. This was actually the trade I took. You can see it aligned with standard deviation. Got a crazy top tick. But I ended up getting break even on this, which is really sad. But in all honesty, I was like aiming for the moon on this one. So I don't really blame PA. It was looking my fault. But yeah, I think I shorted like about here, honestly. Like I will eyeball it. And I had maybe like a 10-point stop. Yeah, I had about a 10-point stop for shorts. And I was targeting the point of control. So that's where the most volume was traded in the session. So I was targeting here for like genuinely another 6.55 R trade. Which, in all honesty, I didn't think it was actually going to get hit either. But I was just testing out because I mean, like, we did get really good delivery in London session. It would also make sense if we got it in aftermarket. Alright, just play this through, right? Okay, yeah, this seems about right. Okay. Yeah. And this is exactly where prices reversing cooked me, okay? So I had my thing break even, right? Break even at another 15-minute order block, but it was tapping to another one, so I didn't know if it was exactly valid. Like, I'm pretty sure I knew it was not gonna hold. Right, so if I just play it through, we just get absolutely cooked, and price just gaps, like, genuinely like a couple hundred points. But yeah, in all honesty, I could have avoided this by just trying to take it like easy-ish, right? I could have just taken it like easier, but I just chose not to. I don't know why, because I really wanted to get a drawdown slash in profit, but I could have just taken to like this low, right? It's equal lows with the fair value gap, and so like all the way up here, risking 100 for 270. That's still 3.7 R. That's like really decent. Yeah, and we would have genuinely gone like, well, we would have gotten like almost exactly our TP on this, and it's just a lesson well learned, I guess. Actually, this reminds me, I didn't show the standard deviation leg, which is my bad for sure. Wait, I think I took from this low. Yeah, all the way up to like this high, maybe, or this high. I don't remember, but it was like definitely aligned with something. Yeah, I think I used that leg. For standard deviation, it's very you can use almost any leg you want as long as it makes sense. I chose this leg, right? Because we came into PD array, right? So that's where we're tapping to liquidity and we're manipulating out of it. And that was our 4-hour manipulation, by the way. So that's pretty decent. Alright, so just as a recap on this, right? We come up, right? We close at CE of this 15-minute order block. We form a massive SMT. We also tap into the -2 reversal zone on the standard deviation leg. This is very high probability, and the -2 zone is also known as the reversal zone. Alright, so now we just completely just reject off of this PD array. But then we eventually obviously come back up when we tap into this other PD array. But lesson well learned, because the amount of volume we had in this session was genuinely insane. And I should have seen it coming. But it's fine. I ended up getting our drawdown like on the day, like regardless. Oh wait, yeah, that definitely reminds me. I took one other trade out of impulse and I got stopped. I think I took it in and around like here. I'm pretty sure. Alright, yeah, yeah, I think I took it here. My stop was at like the midpoint of this candle. I don't know why, but I just wanted to see longs play out so bad because we just had really good directional bias, if you know what I mean. And because this candle before was low-key crazy, right? So like sort of like a limit buy here. I entered with like 2 cons on this, or maybe 3. I was risking like 200 on this trade. Definitely way more than I should have. Yeah, that's about right. But I didn't risk 250. I risked like maybe a little less. But this sounds about right. So like as you can see, this genuinely just cooks me. And it's here where I get another opportunity to enter, right? Because if we look on the 5-minute, what do we have? We have another rejection block. This beautiful rejection block that we tapped into this 5-minute gap with. Therefore, it is valid, right? We come into here, and just as a side note, we form an SMT with ES. That is crazy. So SMT rejection block. Already two of my entry criteria are met, right? So scale lower. I did get an entry at the candle closure of this bullish candle, right? So I entered about here with 2 cons, right? 2 cons. That's all it takes to get me out drawdown. My SL was at the low, right, as it should be. And funny enough, I was targeting genuine all-time highs, or what they would look like on the contract change thing. Cause a lot of people in like a bunch of different like discords were just saying like, hey, we have not hit all-time highs yet. Do the contract change thing. Trust me, something like that, right? Oh, why has this thing played out? That should not have happened. Crap. Sorry guys. Technical issues. Whatever, we can just eyeball the TP, I guess. Yeah, just 2 cons here. Oh, actually, no, I have the image saved in my Discord where you guys should join. Come on, man. Yeah, this was the trade. Okay, this is a little snapshot. I'm just looking at. Okay, 861. Alright, bet. TP is at 8. Wow, this is high. Honestly, this was just 2 cons alone is insanity. I did not expect this to hit. A lot of people were just going for these highs, right, of the 4 hour. But for some reason, I just wasn't. In this, we had like insane delivery. Now, my SL was actually adjusted. Okay? My SL was adjusted to... Actually, wait, did I even enter on that? Oh, I entered at the midpoint of the second candle. Whatever. I guess entry is gonna just be a little bit different, but we'll just have to bear with it. Alright, guys. Okay, yeah, I remember this point super like distinctly. Oh, guys, I'm very sorry about these like technical issues. Like, so sorry. Like, I know this video's gone on like longer than it should have. I could split it in like 2, or I could just drop like 3 parts to this, I guess, but I don't know if y'all will watch it, in all honesty, but it's fine. Oh yeah, so this was my proper entry. For some reason, I was reaching 200 again, which I should not have, looking back, because I could not afford risking 200. Alright, it's here. I didn't go break even, but I trailed. Right, I trailed to the start of this rejection block. Right, but I'm just going to leave a little open because that's what I did on the day. And you'll see why. And how it genuinely saved my life. Look, we come into here. And see, this is where a lot of people got stopped. See, on the day, my stop was here, right? But it came like literally ticks close. We're less than a point away from stopping me out. Right? So it's here I know, hey, we're gonna flip bullish like this. We're just gonna flip bullish like this, right? It's crazy. And this happens multiple times today, by the way. Where a lot of other people got their entries, which were very good. Right? We have this 10 a.m., right? We get a very great 10 a.m. open setup, like presented. Alright, so we come lower. We put in this wick, right? We come lower. We stop out a whole bunch of people. Come into 10 a.m. key open, and I don't have access to the 30-second, but a lot of people got 30-second inversion long off of this. And yeah, it's here where I get really anxious. Like, we're about to close on the market. We don't actually hit my TP yet. Alright, yeah. So I trail to here, okay? And this is where I get taken out, sadly. But it was enough to get me to where I wanted. Alright, 506 on the day gets me out of drawdown. That's all I need. Right? I get taken out there, and it just chops around, and then it goes to TP. Right? We come lower, and we go TP. I'm perfectly fine with me getting trailed, But it did hit TP, which means I was right. I was right. A lot of people were today. If you didn't catch longs today, you might actually be a bum. Sorry, but genuinely, you might be a bum. Um, but yeah, that is it for this video, guys. Let me know if you want me to make more videos on this. Honestly, it doesn't really matter if you let me know. I will make more videos on this. I'll make as many videos as y'all want me to. And this has gone on for 20 minutes. This is going to take so much time to upload, guys. Anyways, I gotta see you. Gotta get to bed. School starts tomorrow. Goodbye.